Now from the banks of Lake Erie, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Cleveland. A solid stiff arm. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Six the Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
Sanders now to the air right away. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
4 yards on the
You look at this Steeler defense, and they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people from on the ground.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it makes it third down and 2 yards to go.
Come on. Hey. 60 Bison. Ready.
Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down.
Cut 19, 18, Rattler, 18.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. He's got him in. That's Bond. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Here we go. Cowboy, 19 tight, 18, Pioneer.
Sanders going to throw again. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Browns had a woeful 3-12 on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Wide open receiver complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Mustang 19. Tag. Cougar 19. Top 60. Panther 11. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Bronco 80. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let go.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Vikings.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. That is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Browns take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. Looking to put a drive together. Rodgers going to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
This has a feeling of a back-and-forth game, and we've seen that in evidence already with each of these teams' opening drives. This is what you call a quick answer as they go down the field in no time flat and finish with a touchdown run.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Gets past one man. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Here's Sanders. Going up top. That is incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked third in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Sanders to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing is Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Back north, 258.
On the give, it's Warren. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get 1st downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
Now Rodgers. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Pittsburgh.
A handoff for Warren. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Seven, our score after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Hey, 626. 319.
Here's Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings. Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough one for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well in the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Get it! Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now Sanders. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Ready, set. 19 Lions, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. And he fires one incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. On 4th down, Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Here's Rodgers to throw. Out to the right here to Wilson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Steelers, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Steelers.
On the run, it's Warren. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. These two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. To throw is Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf. Touchdown! DK Metcalf, 26 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point now by Boswell. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score 17 from 7. First
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
Here we go.
To throw is Sanders. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. The Browns drive about to get started. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort with the mistakes that happen. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
2nd and 10.
60, 70, 20.
Looking to throw. Sanders. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Down to the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on the field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Royal. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Rodgers now to throw. And he taken down. This will be a Brown sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Complete to Austin here over the middle. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He finds Austin complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down.
26.
Rodgers again now. A quick throw there is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. In motion goes the tight end. Now it's Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boswell for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Knocked it. Get it. Cougar 19. They smash. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
18 Rattler. 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Shador. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. It's It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to fourth. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big play.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one. One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Sanders. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Mustang 19. Ready? Panther 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
19 tight. 19 Lions. Go.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. He's got a man. That's Bond. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Well, the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Pioneer. Here we go. Start. Buffalo 8. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates.
Here's Sanders. Open man is Bond. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 21-yard
Dragon
line.
60. 2. Viking 18.
Sanders to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up second and 12. From the shotgun, Sanders. Left side, he's got the tight end, Fannin. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And third and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun, it's Sanders. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like...
Touchdown, Browns! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Quick move by Miller.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Rodgers. They'll find Metcalf. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. This is Smith with the ground. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Now Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
That's caught. He gets it out to Austin.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Rodgers now to throw.
And to find the open man. That's complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Hey, 626. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. 1st and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on first down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turn the ball over.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
19. Here we go,
First
here we
and
go.
10 at the 33-yard
19
line.
right. Warriors 70. Ready.
Now Sanders. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Ready, ready.
First and
Track
10
it.
at the 22-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready. Push.
Throwing, Sanders. Over the middle, he's got Bond. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Sanders going to throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Austin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Over the middle, pass caught by Warren. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10.
26.
25-yard line.
358. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing is Rodgers. Austin brings in the quick throw.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Got his man, it's Warren.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
319.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
319.
Rodgers going to throw.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt them.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
DK Metcalf.
65 yards.
And the Steelers are back within a score.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins.
And a gain of 5. And that will bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Bronco 80, 19 Lions.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On play action, now Rodgers. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Myles Garrett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long.
Hey, 626.
To throw is Rodgers. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
This one an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
Back to 18. Hey, 88.
Now Rodgers got to have this one.
Targeting Metcalf. He's had the hot hands in this one.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Rodgers to throw.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal.
To throw is Rodgers.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Browns 49, Steelers 39.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
This is 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Rodgers. Over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now Rodgers.
He'll check this one down to gain well.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He'll let it fly for Austin.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. The towels are waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Rogers. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. Just got to get it done as you noted, and they did.
This is caught. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Working from the gun, Rogers. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Extra point now by Boswell. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5.
Now let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get to it. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Cleveland, they get a rare victory. They're fourth to go with their 12 losses.